Your tax dollars built private sports stadiums. Your tax dollars pay for those private stadiums, and you don't get any of that revenue. And then when you want to go to that stadium for a sporting event or a concert, you have to pay to get in. Not only that, when the sports stadium isn't sporting and they rent it out to a musician for a concert, that rental doesn't come to you either. And they justify it, the politicians justify it by saying that it brings jobs, it's good for the economy. They overstate the benefit to the economy. The jobs it creates are temporary and low wage. Think parking attendant, the usher that points you to your seat, temporary and low wage. Your tax dollars also pay for renovations when it's time for renovating. They also pay for improvements to the surrounding areas in the city to make it nice for the stadium. It is a one-way funnel. This money is one fucking way. If you were to suggest that that money should be going to teachers, education in general, those kids should be getting free food, any other public programs, they'll tell you it's just not feasible. We don't have the money. But they always have money to spend billions of dollars on the building of fucking stadiums, because something happens to politicians when they come face to face with athletes or anyone athlete adjacent. They lose their minds. Or really, when they come into contact with anyone who is wealthy or has any kind of status, they lose their minds. Because they're grifters who deal in influence, and they're constantly fiending for their next fucking influence connect. And they'll do anything, including sell out their constituents, let their roads and their infrastructure crumble, put all of the money into a stadium and then infrastructure around that. The cops standing in the street to direct traffic into the parking lots, you're paying for that too. And it's closed to you when the sports season is over and there's no concerts. You can't just go into the stadium and run stadiums if you wanted to, hold a private party if you wanted to, do figure eights in the fucking parking lot if you wanted to. That's private property that you paid for. And they have you convinced that the lady on welfare is your enemy. The guy getting Section 8 is your enemy. What they are getting is pennies compared to what these billionaires are getting from your pocket. Because guess what? That asset is theirs and theirs alone. You paid for it to be built, and they get to keep all the profits, including when they rent it out to Taylor Swift for a fucking concert. That doesn't go to you. Does this seem like a good deal? Does it seem like a fair deal? That's who's stealing your money. It's the guys up here transferring wealth to the guys up here and telling you to eat cake. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. If you're looking for the problem, look up.